guys, what's up? Welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different on my channel, and that is I don't even know what I'm going to call this video, but products that I'm using for the month. So if you guys have been familiar with my channel in the past, I would always do Shop My Makeup Stash. So if you don't know what that is, it was me showing you guys products that I'm using every single week. So for the first day of the week, I would show you guys all the products that I'm pulling out my makeup stash that I'm going to be using for that whole week. And then the last day of that week, I would show you guys or just go over the products that I used that week and use them in a makeup tutorial. So the purpose of this video is using products that I already have in my collection and some new products as well. And I know sometimes we get so distracted with all of the new products that are coming out that we kind of forget about what we have in our collection, and believe it or not, makeup expires. So you don't want to just be hauling makeup and just hoarding so many products that you don't even use. So that's the purpose of this video, is for me to, you know, just kind of shop my makeup collection or shop my stash and just kind of, you know, rediscover products that I kind of forgot about, and also still at the same time try new products as well. So I'm going to be showing you my box. I have my box here full of the products that I'm going to be wearing or using throughout this whole entire month. And I know we're kind of already well into April, so I kind of started this late, but I'm going to try to start uploading this at the beginning of the month. And once I use all of these products all month long, I'm going to follow up with some of the products that I mentioned, especially like the new products inside a monthly favorite. So I'm actually thinking about doing, I know I'm talking too much right now, but bear with me. I'm actually thinking about doing a favorite slash hate-its. So in my monthly favorites, not only mention to you guys what I've been loving for the month, but I also want to try to mention products that didn't really work for me for that month. So yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing all of the products that I'm going to be using from my collection this whole entire month, then let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, so I'm going to try to go in order of how I apply my makeup. So the first thing that I do is moisturize. And this month I want to try out this new moisturizer from Glow Recipe. This is the Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer. So they actually sent this over to me as well as their face mask. And let me just tell you guys, their face mask broke me out. So I want to try this out, and you guys already know that I am a huge fan of moisturizers. So I want to see if, you know, if this is any good, if it's gonna break my face out or not. So I definitely want to try this out. It smells just like watermelons. It doesn't smell like, you know, watermelon flavored candy, but it smells like a fresh, like sliced watermelon. It has a very fresh, light scent. So let's see if this, you know, does my skin any good. I hope it doesn't break me out, because I love moisturizers and I would hate to come across a moisturizer that breaks me out. So since this is a new product in my little stash here, this is a product that I'm going to be following up with you guys next month to let you guys know if I liked it or not. So we're going to be testing this out this month. And also I do want to use up my Origins Energy Boosting Gel Moisturizer. So this is pretty much almost gone, so I'm going to try to use this up as well. So once I use this up, I'm going to be going into this. So this looks like I could use it for another 2 or 3 days. So once this is gone, we're going to be using this. All right, so for the face primers, I have 2 that I want to use this month. So both of these are from the drugstore. I have the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer, which is one of my favorite drugstore primers ever. So I want to use this up. This is my second one, and I want to, you know, get more use out of this one. Since I haven't been using it much lately, I do want to start back using it since it's so good. And then I also have the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser Primer. I don't really care for this as much as the e.l.f. Hydrating Primer, but since, you know, since I have it, I do want to use it up instead of, you know, it just sitting in my collection and not being used. So yeah, this is good for my T-zone. So do want to use these this month. All right, so I have 3 foundations that I kind of want to juggle between this month, and I have one from the drugstore and the other ones are from Sephora. So the one from the drugstore that I want to try out is the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Foundation. This has been in my collection for about, I think, a month, 2 months now. I have not used it yet. I actually got this from Target. It was $3. It was on sale, and I want to try it out. I haven't tried this out yet. I have seen a couple of reviews of this foundation in the past, so this is not a new product, but it was surprisingly on sale at Target for $3. I think it was $3 or $4. Very, very cheap, so I wanted to test it out. I don't even know if this color is going to match me, but it looks like it will just by looking at it from the bottle. But this is in the shade Almond. So I want to try this out, see if I like it. And yeah, and I'll let you guys know next month once I follow up with some of the products that I'm going to be mentioning in today's video. So now, as far as my other foundations, I have the Too Faced Peach Perfect Matte. This is the Comfort Matte Foundation, and I am in the shade Mahogany. And I also have my Hourglass Stick Foundation. So with the stick foundation, this is what I'm going to be using when I go to work. And then as far as the liquid foundations, these are the products that I'm going to be using when I'm filming videos, filming tutorials, stuff like that. So I like to use a stick foundation when I go to work because it's so easy to apply, it's very fast, and I just like how the Hourglass foundation looks on the skin all day long. So I do want to use that. And by the way, I am in the shade Golden Almond in that, and then I think I mentioned the shades in these. So yeah, we're going to be using those all month. All right, and as for my concealers, I have two from the drugstore. The first one is by Wet n Wild. This is the Photo Focus Concealer. This is the one that I would rave about so much on my channel. I wanted to bring it back because this is actually a brand new one that I haven't even used yet. So I do want to use this month, and I also want to use my Maybelline Fit Me. I think this is the Fit Me Concealer. I think it doesn't even say what it is on the container, but yeah, I think it's a Fit Me. I don't know, but this is in the shade Tan. I've actually used this maybe 3 or 4 times since I got it, so I do want to get more use out of this, and I also want to start back using my Wet n Wild concealer because it is bomb. This is in the shade Dark Cocoa, and then I think I've mentioned the shade in the Maybelline, which is the shade Tan. So we're going to be using these. All right, as for setting powder, I kind of want to dig back into my pressed setting powder. So I'm going to be using my Black Radiance translucent powder. So this is what it looks like on the inside. I've actually hit pan just a little bit on this, but I do want to bring it back and use it some more because I haven't used it in a while. So lately I've actually been using this powder by Soap and Glory. This is the One Heck of a Blot. This is another one of the products that I would rave about a lot on my channel, and this is actually my second one that I've used. And as you can see, I am pretty much almost done with this. And I recently just bought another one, but I do want to kind of use this one up and also use the one from Black Radiance. So when I'm filming videos or tutorials, I'm going to be using Black Radiance, and when I'm, you know, doing my everyday work makeup, I'm going to be using this. So we're going to be getting some use out of those. Now, as far as an all over face powder, I want to start back using my MAC Mineralized Skinfinish. If you've been watching me recently, you guys know I've been using my MAC Studio Fix, and I have hit pan on that thing. I am pretty much almost done with that. And since this is pretty much brand new, I do want to use it some more so it won't just be sitting in my drawer and not getting any use. So we're going to be using this. This is in the shade Dark Deepest, for those of you who are wondering. So as far as bronzers, I've recently been using the bronzer from Anastasia Beverly Hills and also the one from Bobbi Brown. So I kind of want to switch it up this month and start using more of some other bronzers that I have. And the first one is by Morphe. This is their Brontour, and I actually did a tutorial, but a first impression / review on this product, and I think it was about 2 videos back, but I'll have that video down below in the description if you guys haven't seen it already. But this is a Brontour, so it's basically a bronzer and a contour in one. So one side is a bronzer and then the other side is a contour. So I want to use this month because, for one, I mean, it's, you know, I just recently got it. So I do want to get more use out of this. We're going to be using this month. And as far as another bronzer that I do want to use this month, it's actually from the Sephora palette. This is the, I always have to look on the back, Spice Market Blush Palette. So this is a blush palette, and it also has some highlighters in here. This brown shade right here is good as a bronzer on me. So I want to use this, and I also want to use the one from Morphe this month. So tutorials and going to work, we're going to be using these. And as far as blush, I'm also going to be using the ones in this palette. So blush, highlighters, bronzers, this is what I'm going to be digging into this month. Moving on to eyeshadows. I have 3 palettes that I dug out of my collection that I need to get more use out of because I kind of forgot about these. One of them is the Too Faced Stardust palette. This is the one by Vegas Nay. This one was actually in the video that I did where it's called, I think it was called Products I Used to Love. So this made it into that video. This is a limited edition palette, which I wish it was not, because I feel like once I, you know, hit pan on some of the colors in here, I'm gonna want to purchase another one, but I can't because it's limited edition. But this is one of my favorite palettes from Too Faced. I think they did an amazing job with this palette. You have some colorful colors in here. You have gold, you have brown, you have everyday shades in here, you have a black. So I definitely want to start using this again, because I don't want it to, you know, get to where I can't use it. Because, you know, sometimes when you let eyeshadows sit for a very, very, very long time, they're not as pigmented as they were when they, you know, when you first got it. So kind of want to dig back into that again. And I also want to start back using my NARS Loaded palette. This is the one that I purchased from, I think it was a Sephora sale last year, I think. But this is what it looks like on the inside. You have a lot of warm tones in here, just like with the Too Faced palette. So I can definitely get some everyday looks out of both of these palettes. So I'm going to be dipping into this. And I also want to dip into my Juvia's Place palette. This is the Masquerade Mini, and I don't think I've used any of these yet. So I have some bright colors in here, so if I want to do a bright makeup tutorial, which by the way, I am long overdue for doing a bright, fun, like summer makeup tutorial. So be on the lookout for that, because I do want to start using some bright colors in my tutorials, you know, in my looks. So I'm going to be playing in this all month and just seeing what I come up with. And since it also has warm shades in here, this is also a good palette to use as an everyday palette as well. So yeah, we're going to be dipping into that palette as well. So what are we down to? I think eye products now. So I got some eye products. So for my brows, I'm going to be juggling between my Benefit Precisely my brow pencil, because I cannot put that thing down. You guys know that is my favorite brow pencil of life. So I want to use that as well. And I also want to use my CoverGirl brow pencil. This is the CoverGirl, what is it called? Ultra Fine Brow Pencil. This is in the shade Soft Brown. And I also recently just received another one of these from CoverGirl, and they sent me a different shade. It's actually darker than this one. And if you guys seen my recent video where I did one side of my face with affordable products and then the other side with high-end products, this looked a little bit gray. So I'm gonna try out the other shade. I think it's called Deep Brown. I want to say deep brown. I forgot what it's called. I'll have to dig it up. I don't know where it is, but I do want to try that shade out and see if I like it better than this one. But I love the pencil itself. It's very, very thin. So if you're wanting a nice, precise, you know, brow, this will definitely give you that. And it also has a spoolie on the other end if you want to, you know, brush out your brow hairs. So I am going to be using that. And as far as eyeliner, you guys, I have not really been getting into putting on a wing. I can't even remember the last time I wore eyeliner on my top lash line. Like, I have not worn eyeliner in probably since the holidays, I want to say. I think since the holidays. It's been a while. So, but I do want to try out this new eyeliner from Sigma. So if you're familiar with the Wicked eyeliner by Sigma, the one that comes in that little glass container, they just came out with 2 more eyeliners that are Wicked. So they have the Longwear eyeliner pencil, and they also have the liquid pen eyeliner. So both of these are in the shade Wicked. Alright, so mascara. I wear mascara every day pretty much, and I do want to use my NYX, but this is the NYX mascara Worth the Hype. Honestly, it's not really worth the hype. I mean, I don't see anything about this mascara that just wows me. Definitely want to get more use out of this since I purchased it, and I don't want it to, you know, just sit there and dry up. And I think that's all. Oh, one more product, the Pixi Makeup Fixing Mist. So this is what I'm going to be using to set my makeup. Sometimes I use it before I put on my makeup, and then sometimes if I want to just set my entire face, especially when it looks too powdery, I'll just go in with this, and it makes my makeup look so good. So I'm going to be using this month, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much all of the products that I'm going to be digging into this month. So I'm definitely going to be putting these in my everyday makeup routine whether I'm going to work or filming videos or doing makeup tutorials, some of these products are going to be in that routine. Also, I do want to say I'm not going to steer away from anything this month as far as like products that are sent to me. I'm definitely going to be trying out whatever is sent to me this month. I just want to, you know, start using products that I already have in my collection instead of just letting them sit there and not being used. So yeah, I think that is pretty much everything I have for today. Let me know if you guys like this type of video. If you do, I'll be more than happy to film more of them for you. And like I said, I will be following up with some of the products that I mentioned in this video next month. So yes, I think that is everything I have. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you thumbs it up if you did enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.